That's right. And Alex, you bring up a good point. This is Brian again. You bring up a great point, fighting these people. And I would say the best way to fight someone first is to make sure that your house is in order. How are you going to fight someone if you don't have food on your table? How are you going to fight someone if you don't have the means to protect yourself at home or your family?
You're not just going to not be able to fight them politically. You're going to be dependent on them.
That's right, which is what they want. So our film, really, The Fall of America, really is about becoming self-reliant. It's about getting off the grid. It's about asking tough questions of yourself and your family. What would you do, for example, if the power grid failed? What would you do if there were no food on the supermarket shelves? What would you do if martial law happened? What would you do if we have further passage of draconian laws?
Stay there. Stay there. I want to come back and continue with Mr. Kraft and Mr. DeNazzi, because, you know, my wife and I, we've been getting ready for years. And now we understand that this isn't just a option or a probability that there's going to be a total collapse. We're hoping that there's some small chance that it isn't going to be a total collapse. So, I mean, I believe everything I'm saying here, folks, and so do these filmmakers. TheFallOfAmerica.net. We'll be right back. Robert DeNazzi and Brian Kraft are our guests, both accomplished filmmakers in their own right. TheFallOfAmerica.net is the website. If you want to call and order the 10-part film, it's 9 parts with an extra 10th part they've added. It's 800-655-1577, 1-800-655-1577. Again, 800-655-1577, TheFallOfAmerica.net. You can also get it online. And it's important to support filmmakers out there that are really getting into hardcore issues. And the more patriots, the more lovers of truth that transcend left, right, race, all this stuff, the more lovers of truth that are prepared and informed, the better chance we've got of surviving through this. Gentlemen, you were trying to finish up a point. Mr. Kraft, you were getting into that we don't want to be dependent on these people, and the first step in fighting back is being self-sufficient. Continue.
The first step in fighting back is getting your own house in order. Look, I'm assuming that people who listen to your program, Alex, are, in part at least, awake. If you're listening to this program, you know, you're listening for a reason. You're partly awake. However, I can't tell you how many people I know, even though you awake ones, who still say things to me like, it can't happen here in America. Come on. And the reason they say that is because they've never known any different. They have roads to get to their office with, or to get to the beach with, or whatever, to the baseball diamond with. There's food in the supermarket. There's gas in their tank. And they say things to me like, it can't happen here in America. Alex, I'd like to get your thoughts. Can it happen here in America?
Well, the answer is it is happening. Look at Mexico. It's been poor, but it's completely collapsing. Look at Greece. Look at Spain. Look at how they're talking about taking the pension funds. They've created 1.5 quadrillion. The Washington Post says 600 trillion, but it doesn't matter at that point, whether it's 600 trillion or 1.5 quadrillion. They have created a black hole of debt that is designed to wreck society. The global controllers want a post-industrial society. They want a collapse so they can reorganize things. And, I mean, that's what Time Magazine said last week was people are going to be so poor they won't be able to afford to have children, and that's a good thing for the environment. This is a diabolical plan. It is happening here by design. That's my answer.
And it's a good answer. And the reality is, if you believe that, then the very next set of questions that a discerning, intelligent Alex Jones listener should be asking himself or herself is the following. What would you do if the power failed? What would you do if you turned your sink on and there'd be no tap water?
And let me interrupt and then have you continue and then go back to Mr. DeNazzi. But, you know, I'm Alex Jones. I'm supposedly on top of all this. I know it's real, and I've made more preparations than most, but I haven't made a lot of the preparations I need to. I'm looking at my wife going, we've got to move to the country. She's like, yes, we've got to get out of here, but I'm so busy in the daily grind of fighting the New World Order, I haven't done half of what I should have. So the point is, it's time for people to stop procrastinating, and a great place, a focal point, is to watch the... How many hours long is your film?
It's over 10 hours with the bonus disc that we give away.
Yeah, so I mean, for the next 10 days, folks, watch an hour every night, write notes. They've got a booklet to do that in, and create your own plan. You know, focus, make it important. I want my listeners to be prepared regardless of what happens, and a great place to start is thefallofamerica.net.
That's right, and, you know, don't be overwhelmed. That's the other message I would say. Don't be overwhelmed. It is going to be a lot of work, and it may take you the next year of you know, maybe a couple hours a day to get this done. But you have to get it done. Let me ask you this. What choice do you have? If you believe in what is talked about on the Alex Jones program, the answer is you don't have a choice.
Well, let me ask you this. Why until 40 years ago or so did every rural household, my grandparents, you name it, that you went to, they were canning, they had food for almost a year, they were prepared for collapse because they'd lived through the Depression, but before that, their grandparents had lived through even more. Every culture has always put away things and been prepared. That's common sense because they were living closer to the field, closer to reality. They'd been through this before. And I'll assure you, our great-grandkids and our grandkids, they're going to be more prepared than us because they're going to go through this. It's that we've been so fat, dumb, and happy and inserted into this matrix and this, what Robert was talking about, this full spectrum of false information, this propaganda universe, that we are just ripe for the slaughter. And that's why all the economists we talk to call it the Greatest Depression, because all the evidence shows it's going to be the worst ever because we are so dependent.